This is a tribute to my loving wife, Anna Elizabeth Leon Lou Mah. As we know her in the United States, Anna Mah. She was born June 12th, 1949, and she died August 9th, 2012. We got married. I was 22, she was 21. June 10th, 1971. We were a product of an arranged marriage, in which I will talk about in another video on how they work. You can go to nostressmike.com and look under Who is No Stress Mike. And you're going to see a list of accomplishments. My accomplishments. And the only reason I was able to get these accomplishments done is with the support of Anna. Anna would not ridicule me, but she gave me the confidence I needed to take on adventures and projects and all different kinds of stuff. She gave me the confidence to do it. She knew I needed to grow, and the way to grow was to do things. She didn't hold me back. She was able to say the right words to motivate me and to make me want to do good. It's one of those things that all women, they look at as a man. They look at a man and they think, well, what can I do with this man? Well, Anna did a lot with what she had to work with. She really knew how to motivate me without hurting me. Emotionally, or any way at all. Hurting someone was not even in her character. She knew my limits better than I knew my limits. And then when I got to a point where I couldn't do any more, she let me get out of it, without making me feel bad. She really knew how to treat me like a man. Anna would never let me do something that would make me look bad, either on the short term or the long term. She really motivated and projected a success to me, to make me want to do good. Like I say, she didn't want me to look bad. She wanted me to be proud of myself. And she treated me like that. We don't believe in equal rights. Anna treated me like a man. She really treated me like a man. She expected me to act like a man, and she treated me like a man. And by acting like a man, she knew I would treat her like a lady. And anybody that knows Anna knows she had to be treated like a lady. She wasn't equal. She was a lady, a woman, and she wanted to be treated like that. I wish I could say we never played mind games, mental manipulation. She didn't do it to me, but when we were younger, I tried to do it to her. Instead of using facts and being honest, I would try to mentally manipulate her, make her feel bad and this type of stuff. And she would tell me, why are you trying to make me feel bad? And that honesty, that kind of put stops on me trying to make things look funny to get my way. It put me in a position where I had to have facts. She would listen to facts. And she could tell when I started messing with her mind. And then she would say, "Why are you trying to hurt me?" It works. Honesty and facts with each other. She was able to guide me and make a better man out of me. We were opposites. I mean, as far opposites as you could possibly get. And the good part is my weaknesses were her strengths. Her weaknesses were my strengths. So together we were able to make each other strong, not try to weaken each other. We wanted the other person to be strong. So, like I say, we didn't ridicule each other. We didn't try to hurt each other. We wanted the best for each other. We wanted the other to look good. We made each other look good in all aspects of life. And we tried to help the other person get better. We tried to give the other one the confidence to be better than what they are. And that applied to everything. We were best friends, but even better than best friends. To keep a friendship going, it takes time. You have to put a lot of time in to make a friendship work. And that's one thing we didn't have to do. We just took it for granted, each other. We didn't have to put the time in. I mean, it's not like, I had to take her out to eat all the time, or I had to, she didn't demand all the time my extra time. She didn't demand this time. She had her time, and she let me have my time. I was smart enough to know she was much smarter than me. I didn't even try to fight the idea because she didn't act like she was smarter than me. And personally, I believe in general, women are smarter than men. But like I say, there's some kind of war that they play games with each other. But if you just accept the fact that the woman is smarter, and if the woman would accept the fact that the man is a little slow, he needs patience, and sometimes you need to draw him a picture to help him understand things. I think relationships would be stronger if they would do like that. And Anna was honest. She told me that she married me for my back, my strength, my willingness to work hard for what I want. I mean, it was honest and upfront. If I had a desire to do something, Anna was very supportive. She had just the right words to say to me to give me confidence. Even when I would mess something up, she would have the understanding, not ridicule, not, to belittle me or make me feel bad, but the understanding to know I felt bad that I wasn't able to accomplish something, in which she would come back and give me the support and confidence in myself so I can make things happen. I can do things. That supportiveness, it's unbelievable what it will do when you know you can do something and your woman isn't going to be on your back just meh, 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 meh. I mean, it really makes a difference when you know she's standing with you, no matter whatever it is. That's what made our marriage strong. Anna was like all women. She looked at me and she thought, what can I do to make this man a better man than what he is. And she really did it. She made me a much better person, much more thoughtful, and a hell of a lot more kinder than I would be without her. And she did it by using the right words, by touching me, by giving me the understanding and kindness when I needed it. By doing that, she gave me the desire to please her, to make her happy. I mean, she knew just exactly what to do without ridicule, without being negative. She could make me do things that would make me feel better. By doing something good, I would feel better, so I would want to do it. She gave me the motivation to be a better man. In Anna's final years, she had the first stroke was 6 years ago. That slowed her down a lot. 2 years later, she didn't change her lifestyle or anything like that, so she had another stroke. And the second stroke was a massive stroke. It was big as my fist on the right side of the center of the brain. And it really, really packed her down really bad. I had no problem setting all my desires to the side. And I said at that time, we're going to move to Guatemala. This is where she's from. She was born and raised here in Guatemala, where it'd be easier for me to care for her. We ended up financially, went bankrupt, we lost everything. I could never work again. But I didn't look at it like I lost something. Even though I know my life would never be the same, and I thought I would never be able to work again, and I'd never be able to travel and do all this stuff. There was nothing. I didn't feel anything that I lost anything. I felt so fortunate that I was able to help her. And the skills that I've learned in the past, I was able to apply to better her life, to give her final years a good life, something that she could enjoy. And like I say, I didn't feel like I gave up anything for it. Matter of fact, I came here with the idea that I was going to die. I thought it was going to kill me by caring for her. It took that much out of me. But it didn't bother me. I wanted the best for her. She deserved it. She deserved everything that I had. Everything she made of me. She deserved all the good that I had. And I applied all that good directly to her and for her. And even during these final years, when she knew I was totally devoted to her, she made it a point to motivate me, to give me the confidence to write books, make videos, share what I have learned through my life. She knew that I had a lot, I've learned a lot, and I need to share what I know with others. So even during that time, she gave me the confidence and the motivation to do even more. I can hardly imagine this. She was still able to think of me and think of others when she knew she was having lots of problems. She still thought of others. Now I think back, And I think what could have made her a better person, a better woman. And the only thing I can think, if she had a better man to work with. I gave her everything I had. The only thing I can think of is if I didn't give her enough. But it's everything I had. And for anybody that knew her, knows she was the best of the best. She really had passion and care for others. I've never seen anybody that cared so much for others. She made it a point whenever I would say something or do something that hurt somebody's feelings, she'd make it a point for me. She'd tell me to go fix it. I heard him. And like I say, she really was thoughtful towards others. Her kindness and her thoughtfulness for others made me feel proud. I was really proud of her, and she made me feel good. Like I say, she makes me a better person by her being such a good woman, made me a better man. Or at least I try to act like a better man anyway. Like all women, at first she thought a house was her security. And it took time. But I say we had lots of ups and downs because, like I say, I would get into fields that I didn't know anything about. And so she had to sacrifice her house. And the reason, she knew her security was me. I was her security, not a house. Me. She knew I was going to be there for her. And she knew by making me a better man, I would be there for her. I wouldn't chicken shit out when things got tough. She knew if she focused on me, making me a better man, teaching me what is right and what is wrong, she knew I would make the right decision and I would do the right thing. Even now, I look forward to doing the right thing for others. Even when she's gone, she impacted me even more than she's impacted other people. Because I want to do good for others. If I can't do good for her, I want to do good for others. And she knew it was me, not a house, was her security. And she was right. She was right. I was there for her, clear to the end. And like I say, I really believe she's going to be with me to the end. I will love her forever.